Hey, it's Jessie from Peach Manifesto, and today we are testing out the Magic Gel Remover I purchased from AliExpress. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to try it on myself. So, oh, don't mind this. I swatched a lipstick earlier today, and yeah, it's got a good stain to it. Um, yeah, I actually have gel polish on right now, but I have a couple thick coats of top coat. I do have some scuffing of where I've hit the file. I always hit the file on my thumb and this finger. So I'm going to see how it does because this is a pretty thick top coat. It is a soak off top coat, and this top coat I've had trouble soaking off in the past anyway. So I'm going to give it a try. Pray for me, guys, I guess. I am just going to pop it on myself and see how it goes. I'm going to be really careful not to touch my skin because I do have very, very sensitive skin. So I'm just going to let that sit and we're going to see what happens. I may end up speeding up this video just because this might take a while. But yeah, like it's pretty thick. I don't really see anything happening now. But maybe if I didn't have such a thick top coat on, it might work better. I don't know. See, ooh, maybe it's doing something. I see some like kind of like bubbles forming here. But yeah. So the reason why I decided to put this on top of a like unfiled top coat nail is just because in the videos that they used to promote this product, they just put it on top of like an unfiled nail and the gel polish just basically flies right off. So I thought I would give that a try, the way that they showed it in their videos. So basically what's happening now is nothing. I've scraped at it. I feel like nothing's happened. I left it on for almost a full 5 minutes, and I ended up just wiping it off, as you see here. And I decided to rough up the nail and take it down a little bit and then start over. And I put on a pretty generous layer again. And this time, I felt like like you can see the bubbles happening. I almost felt like a little bit of warmth happening. Mostly, I just felt like a little bit of tightening. And honestly, I think in total, I left this on for 10 minutes. And the tightening, it started right about where I showed you my thumbnail, the C curve. It was actually tightening my C curve to make it a little bit, I don't know, the whole nail just felt really tight. And I will do a comparison of my other thumb in a second to show you just how different it is. Like it definitely like got a little bit more curvier because it's just kind of almost tightening around the edges of the nail. Yeah, this was a really like weird product. Yeah, and it just definitely like got tighter and tighter and kind of like dug into my skin a little bit. And as you can see, my one thumbnail compared to the other. So I took off that layer and I added a new coat, and you can see that it's actually seeming to do something this time. I will say that it is very, very tight. It's actually like bending my nail into my skin a little bit. My C curve is pretty awesome, but it's not that awesome. So I feel like it's really tightening the product around my nail quite a bit. It does seem to be penetrating through the layers this time. So I did the first one without filing the top coat. Really saw nothing. It bubbled up in a couple places where there was some scuffs, but then I roughed it up with my file, put this on. I saw a lot of bubbles, like a little bit of product came off, and now this is in for the second coat. Definitely stuff is happening, Like right here, stuff is happening for sure. It's just getting really tight. It stinks a lot. Um, but it has been about a minute. So I'm not sure. Maybe it just works better on other soak off polishes than these ones. Um, but yeah, like I'm trying to give it its best chance possible. So let's see how this goes. We're at like about a minute 30 now. So I just thought I would correct myself from earlier. This is actually the third coat I've done. The first coat was on the glossy top coat, which did nothing. And then I did one coat over the filed nail, which did a little bit. And so this is the third coat on top of the filed nail. And yes, a lot more is happening. And also this is a view change because I had to switch to my iPad because that's 15 minutes of filming and my phone was full up. So we're at 2.5 minutes now, and I'm not even really seeing the bubbles pop anymore. It still feels tight, but the same amount of tightness as before. Gosh, it's really tightening up around my C curve. It is a bit uncomfortable. But yeah, I really don't feel like this is doing anything or if it's that much of a time saver, really, because now we're at 3 minutes and I really don't see much happening now. I'm going to get my little kind of stick I was using, try and stay in frame and see kind of like what's going on here. So yeah, it looks like we got a big crack. It's cracked it a little bit. But for taking off anything, I don't know. Like, oh yeah, maybe a little bit. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay. I'm gonna give this a wipe and we'll see what's going on. Okay, so this is where some of the drama started to happen. So I wiped off that jelly coat. I definitely could see that the product had softened up and I was kind of touching it and kind of poking at it. There was definitely some holes. There's some big holes where it actually went to my natural nail. So I thought I would give my hand a wash and then I accidentally stuck my hand in that cotton wipe that had some of that jelly product on it. So when I washed my hands, actually a lot more came off. It just kind of sloughed off when I was washing. But as you can see, there's like some giant holes down to my natural nail. It doesn't seem like it protected much, and there is still a little bit of base coat left. So back to the drama. So I really wanted to wash my hand because I did stick kind of the back of my hand on that cotton round that had the product on it. It burned so bad right away. So I really went and washed my hands super fast. And yeah. So as you can see, there was only just like a teeny bit of redness by the time I filmed, but I did wash it right away. I honestly cannot recommend this product because I feel like it's super dangerous if it actually touches your skin, and it didn't actually work that well. So thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you later. Bye bye.